Out of these safety harbors, catch the wind of trade, dream, explore, and discover. In Israel, so it's very special. I've dreamt about it. It's a life street of the city, which is called Lenin Avenue. This is Lenin's Avenue, this one. But the real third capital of Russia, that probably as long as you have already traveled. A museum of Boris Yeltsin, his monument. But the fact is that the population of Novosibirsk is not it's quite central. So we're going to start with that distant 35,000 schools, but not only the city, the streets of the city they were renamed. Here is the statue of Malyshev, the Bolshevik, who came here to complete. This one was built, it's quite ancient. It was built in the Soviet time in the 20s and the 30s of the last century. Yeah, but they renovated it several times. The last time in 2007, especially for the before the World Cup, and then especially for the World Cup once again. So easy, and for this stadium not to be useless giant after the end of the event, because this is the problem for most of those cities, because of the defensive production, military secret production. Yeah, actually there is a church right in front of it. One of the oldest churches of the city. As long as we're going to turn left, you'll see it on your right. This is Ivanovskaya Church. Ivanovskaya Church, which is more than, it's nearly 200 years old, nearly. And in contrast to many other Russian churches, local churches. Please Google Bashov. He's like a Russian Tolkien. Of course you heard of Tolkien with his fantasies and imaginary creatures. So he's a Russian Tolkien. It's nearly nothing. And now slowly and steadily we are back to the main street, Lenin Street. And the oldest square of the city. We are definitely coming here. We are coming to the old square with the Lenin statue, modern square, which is somehow surprisingly located in one of the oldest neighborhoods. And this neighborhood is somehow related to the life of the first Russian president. At a certain point, the head of the Communist Regional Party, so you do know who I'm talking about. And that's why the city was closed in the Soviet time, because of the defensive production, military secret production. But nowadays, nothing. Nearly just brought to actually the Pentagon, the edifice, the square-shaped one, which is next to a hotel. This is the only still closed factory where they're designing different digital systems for launching platforms for the space industry. But that's it. It's because, as I have already told you, though we are so far away from Moscow. Into mausoleum. Does it look like a mausoleum? Lenin's mausoleum. Please do. I'm pretty sure we can learn from each other. One of the oldest neighborhoods. It was made up of wood houses, 1-2-story, till 1970, and its renovation. Imagine, it's nowadays we're at the heart of Russia, but that's in the middle of nowhere, exactly. With this massive infrastructure, how they managed to make it. Some modern skyscrapers made of glass and metals, and luckily, knows that the church, because it was the privilege of the church, he decided to build the top. His name was Sebastiana. He wanted to build the top of the roof. To build it. So they tried. They also had to put on very heavy, uncomfortable metal boots. Everyone. Very strong organization in the West. Very brief about it. Belongs to the President of the Russian Federation. That's his residence in Yekaterinburg. Residence. Like that. weapons. He was selling armaments, weapons, guns, cannons. Huge one. So what he did, he grabbed all his fortune, went to the casino, to gamble, to double the money, and to pay. Raising money, and they found that memorial complex of Zhukov. Plastic stones, they're very slippery.
Закатный